What is kingdom quality? Let's look at that. Kingdom quality is providing a service to people that is worthy of being presented to God. Endeavoring to do something that would make God extremely pleased because of the superiority of the work. It is the attempt to match the workmanship of heaven here on earth. If you were in heaven, would you give it like you do it here on earth? If the answer is no, you're not serving at kingdom quality, and that's what's causing our churches to advance the kingdom, because people come from the world and they see lackluster effort in ministry, and they are not turned on by what we see, and what they see, and they turn off and they leave, walk out, because the church is not doing the things it needs to do. I tell people all the time that people pay for certain things. They pay for clean, and they pay for green. Kingdom quality. If you're in heaven, if you were there at the throne, what would you provide? If you were going to sing in heaven, how would you do it? If you were going, and I tell you what, sometimes I don't know why the Lord didn't give me a voice. I understand that. Because, I didn't have good sense. I would be singing all the time. But it makes me upset when you know people who have a great voice and then they act like sometimes, I don't want to sing. That's somebody that's saying that. I don't want to sing that. That person doesn't understand true servanthood. Because anytime you're called to use your gift for the Lord, you ought to give it everything you got. Follow this. It's a privilege to serve. It's not your right to serve. It's a privilege to serve. When God calls your name, you ought to be willing to serve, because first of all, he didn't have to call you. He didn't have to wake you up that morning. He didn't have to give you the talent he's given you. He didn't have to do that. So when God wants you to do it, then do it with everything you have.